Okay, hi guys. The code guy. Okay, what I'm building today. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, yeah. So today I am so it's a new concept I am thinking of doing today, which is giving a UI to Openclaw. If anyone has used Openclaw, the problem with Openclaw is that it doesn't have a what should I say? Uh, yes, alternate. Yes, the team works remotely. Yeah, so for this video, basically the OpenClaw doesn't have a UI in itself. If you work with OpenClaw, it can do anything for you, but you didn't get to know what exactly it's doing. And the problem is if you shift from one OpenClaw or one AI agent, whether you are using OpenClaw or NemoClaw, which is by NVIDIA, and uh, Hermes agent or NanoClaw. Like if you shift between them, the context which is there, it loses them, and and there is no consistency. So basically, I have uh, tried to make a system which is a unified system wherein if you switch between AI agents, and also if you want to see what the AI agent did for you, you have a user interface for it basically. So basically giving OpenClaw or any AI agent a user interface. Can you tell a bit about yourself? This is something I covered in my last 1 minute. Okay, let me check if okay. This is myself. Uh, so if anyone wants to see my profile or anything, I think the best way would be you can check here on LinkedIn. Why is it not pasting? Hmm. LinkedIn.com. Ma'am, bro, I am not a any student and all. You can check uh, on LinkedIn. Okay, so what I'm trying to cover today is basically is ClawFace. Basically, this is what I've been working recently, giving Openclaw or any AI agent schema or a UI for humans to see what exactly the OpenClaw is doing, and how you can also basically work with OpenClaw or any kind of ma'am, bro, I'm not interested in that. You can just pick it on online. I want to cover this thing which I am showing here. If you're interested, you can say it. It's fine. I don't want to cover that. Which is fine. Why Clawface is basically AI agents collect a lot of data autonomously, but humans have no way to say it. No dashboard, no forms, no visibility basically, and they the OpenClaw does have a memory and chat history, but the problem is that it doesn't have a database or a human-based UI that it can render to the human to see what exactly it's been working on. So it's autonomous, which is good, but the problem is you don't have a way to what exactly OpenClaw did for you. So that is the problem with all the AI agents that works autonomously. So the solution was that you create schemas, or let OpenClaw or AI agent create schemas for you, and the human can see data based on that. So this is a layer that can be used to work with OpenClaw or NemoClaw, NanoClaw, or Hermes agent, if any agent that you want to work with. And the database in the backend it uses I have plugged in two database for now, which is Cosmos DB and uh, MongoDB. It has to be a NoSQL database, and that is how you use the database to cover the basically the cover the schema and the data that the OpenClaw will be saving for you, which you can see in the UI part then. So this is exactly the problem that I'm trying to solve, which is how to get data stored by OpenClaw or or any AI agent, so that this is something that you can see, or the humans see, or you can manipulate that data later on, and you can work with that data. So if anyone wants to have a look at this, they can also have a look at this repository. This is by me, and most likely I will be putting more I will be putting more information around it, or on LinkedIn and on X. And so, but this is the start of the ClawFace, which is the AI agnostic or agent agnostic database slash UI layer for agents. How does it really work? That's the main point. Um, okay, I'm starting with the. So there are many ways to use this. Uh, okay, I will show you first the OpenClaw part. So basically, I have to approve this request, which is the pairing request. Okay. Yeah. So once you do that, you are in the OpenClaw. This is fine. OpenClaw is powerful enough. Um, the point is, how do you give it a UI basically? So what I've done is, if I go to hmm, okay, so if I go here, this is will be the ClawFace Data Explorer, or the database part, wherein all the data that the OpenClaw or AI agent uses or actually saves for the human, you can have a look at it basically. So if I just put here, at the moment, I have only two schemas defined for me, which is the task, and this is the task that I have been putting, or the expenses that I have been logging into the OpenClaw. So this is basically the database that is will be used by Openclaw or any AI agent to work with. So the schemas are defined by Openclaw autonomously, or it knows that it needs to save data in a structured manner in a specific database. And once that is done, you have the UI or the possibility to navigate and have a look on this data basically. Like this is the task, or or like this is the expenses, and this is what the OpenClaw also have access to. So this is how it is done, but I will show you more in depth now on the um, OpenClaw part, like how OpenClaw really works. 1 minute. Um, I think it's model. Sorry. OpenAI slash 5 mini. I think this is fine. Save this. Few things is that we have to also change some of the files in the workspace of the OpenClaw. Now, if I go into, I think it's in home. And somewhere here, workspace, config. Okay, let me just say hi. Then I think the files will be created. Access permission denied. Why? Mm, 1 second. Mm, okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, this is root basically. Okay, SSH, OpenClaw, at the rate, um, 107.0.0.1 slash 222 server not known. Okay. Few thing is also that I have been working on an app as well for OpenClaw or any kind of AI agents. Uh, 1 minute. Okay. So basically, this is how you can also connect with an app to any um, Openclaw instance. 117. Okay, I need to. My SSH password. Yeah, so basically this is you controlling any OpenClaw server through an app. Uh, this will be the app that you can basically um, connect and also change the configuration, or you can do a lot of other things. The same thing that we are doing here in Docker. The same thing happens on the app. Also, nothing different. Um, just I need to figure out why this is not working. Operator right. Okay. This looks fine. Okay, let me ask this. I think most likely it would be OpenClaw. That it uses. Why is it saying that it's denied permissions? Might have to write permission for the OpenClaw user to write and have to do it later. Space for the gateway running as the problem is in. Okay. Okay. Let me kill this session. Okay. pairing required. Okay, it's approved now, and let me change the why is it like sometimes this Openclaw thing doesn't really work, this UI thing. Okay, defaults. Mini. So this is saved. Hopefully it should work now. Yeah, so it's working now. Okay, let's go into the Openclaw files. Let's go to home, Openclaw, Openclaw workspace. So we have different files here. Now we have to change the content of 3 files basically to tell the Openclaw that we are using an external database that you need to manage for all your structured information data saving and the way that you work with it. So if I open the open file editor, and let's go here and let's go to the okay, let me take this from here. Okay, and let's go here. Okay, I need to change my agents.md. I have to change my soul.md also. These are not huge changes. These are necessary changes that someone has to do so that the next time the Openclaw restarts, it knows that these were the changes done in the system. So I will restart the Openclaw gateway. Okay, it restarted, sorry. And let's just click on this new so that we get a new session. Okay, so this is a new session. Now, for example, I want to say that I want you to start a YouTube live stream planner wherein we will keep the records of my YouTube live streams from now on. So basically, I'm saying that, okay, I want to use YouTube live stream planner with you. Okay, good. I can create a YouTube live stream planner. It knows that it has to use this database now to show your live stream records. Question before I proceed: which user ID should I use for this? And confirm these fields. So I will say that user ID is Mohit, and the fields for it looks fine. So basically the fields that uh, the Openclaw is suggesting is that I will put date, time, duration, description, tag, status, collaborators, recording URL, analytic summary, notes. Analytic summary is not required, but it's fine for now. Which can also be changed later. Portal auth. Now to authenticate my prompt of credentials may or you prefer to run that command yourself. Okay, 1 second. Why does it needs an auth? Packages, MCP server. Okay, let's just put auth mode equal to none to none. Okay, let's try again. Why is it the auth failing? Mm, slash MCP. 3000 slash MCP. Okay, I need to check this. Ideally, it should not fail. I'm not sure. Is it failing? 405. Okay. I think the auth is not working fine. Mode is equal to none. User ID. Okay, I need to give user ID from now on. X user ID. Okay. Okay, I need to change transport. By the way, MC Porter is basically the uh, how Openclaw works with NCP servers, wherein you define the what you should say. Yeah, wherein you define the MCP servers that the Openclaw will be using, and based on that, uh, it starts using the MCP server. But it's not really MCP server based; it is more CLI TypeScript based. So the guy who created Openclaw created this MCP porter so that the Openclaw can run MCP calls through the CLI or through the execution method of the CLI. Let me go into Docker files, Openclaw, workspace config MCP porter. Okay, now need to change this with the dbmcp. I have to put headers here. It is X user ID. Let me put Mohit, and let me put Mohit here for now. Okay, let's just paste it here and do copy, and ideally it should work most likely, but I'm not sure. Let's try. So try now again. Yeah, I think now it's working fine. Done. Yeah. So basically now it done. So I've created the DB schema, YouTube live stream. So user ID Mohit, deal with the fields we discussed. Next step, I can create an example record, add templates, describe template accusations, set a small script to create new records from a short prompt. Now, if we go into the into our sorry yeah, so if we go into our schemas, so you see here we have YouTube live streams planner and records for YouTube live streams. So it will start putting the information from now on in our specific database, which is basically UI driven. Now I can also say that please add one sample record for verification purposes. Sorry. So it will create one verification record, sorry, sample record for verification. So let's wait for that. Okay, so if we go here and go into streams. So if you see March Q&A, 23rd, 25th of March 2026, planned collaborators, uh, recording URL or whatever, it will show up here. That so basically this is how uh, Openclaw basically is being given a UI based database, so that all the information and the context or the things that it is working with is more structured. You have a UI for that and you manage it better basically. Nothing I think it is good to have autonomous agents, but since we are so much I would say we are so much inclined towards having a UI or interface to look what exactly really happened. I think these kind of UI is really important as per me. So what I can say is that I'm thinking of uh, creating a new YouTube video for on Openclaw. Uh, what do you think I should cover in it? Okay, nice. Openclaw is a great subject, and quick plan you can use as a script outline. This. Okay. Can you add this plan in our database so that I can plan it later. The schema requires a start time. If you don't have one, I will have the yes. This is fine. Yeah. So basically, it has saved. So it says Openclaw overview and tutorial, which is planned. Um, what we will be doing with it, and everything will show up here. The thing is, I can also say that put the entire ad. Let's try to change the schema. I want you to also start saving schema from now on. Sorry, not schema, from script from now on. Add that in the database too. So this is not really deterministic or pre-planned database. So Openclaw knows that it can change things in the database as per users liking. So now what it will do is it will change the schema of the database automatically, and it will start saving scripts now. Okay, so it's 6 tool calls. Okay, so I have done this, and I have okay. What I wrote a script to this. Over script, update the planet record, script saved, which is overview. Okay, it saved it internally. Okay. Let's go. Okay, and okay, it's. I think I have to give it more context. I think the mini is not good. I wanted you to start saving YouTube scripts on the database. Hence, we should you should make changes so that all planned YouTube videos have a script defined in the database. Okay, and now I have given it a better prompt or conversation. By the way, Chat GPT 5 mini is not a great model also. Like if you use Sonnet or Opus, I think the accuracy will be really, really high. Um, the mini is good for testing purposes. I don't think it is great uh, if we want to start using it for sorry, if we start using Opus or Sonnet, it will be really, really good. Okay, so new schema, YouTube scripts. I think it created a new schema already. Yeah. Okay, saved. So it's saving the scripts. I think I should change the model, and I think it will be better then. Okay, yeah. So this is how, anyhow, this is how you give basically Openclaw or any AI agent. Um, you override the database. Um, what I should say. You override the database configuration or the database context of the AI agent, whether it's OpenClaw or any agent for that part, and you say that from now on we will using this database as our main database, and you should store, retrieve, and work with it with this database. So then it will start using this database, automatically create tables, or you can say containers for NoSQL, and then it will start saving data for that in this specific formats. And this is how you can also use it on your um on either on your app, which is this application that you can use, or you can actually view it through a web-based platform like a React platform. Um, one thing I need to check is uh, okay, yeah. So if you see here, we have ClawFace data now. Site disabled. Okay, 1 minute. Defaults to override with ClawFace. Okay, 1 minute. Let me change it here. Uh, okay, let me restart the app. minute, guys. Sorry for this. Let's. Okay, now it should ideally work. ClawFace URL, base URL, ClawFace client. Um, okay. Yeah, so if you see here, uh, we can see the same thing that we had on, what do you call it, on the website. The same thing is coming on the application also. The task, call my wife, pick mom, or you can just delete this record if you don't want that. Same thing in here, which is expenses. I was trying to track my expense, or the YouTube live streams, duration, description, tags, status, collaborators, recording URL, analytics, notes, and supposedly if I change this to live, something YouTube, and you change this, and you will see that it is automatically saved. The same thing happens on your, where is it? Yeah, so the same thing happens on your React application also. So basically, um, this is more like you give an Openclaw or AI agent a UI structure or a database, which is an external database that it needs to work with what for everything, for your requirements, and this is how you give it a UI. And yeah, so this is basically that I have been doing recently. I can show you with other agents also that how it would work. But I think since Openclaw is the most used AI agent currently, for a lot of things, I think this should be our main. But I think for Openclaw it works. It works really fine. Works really good. You just change the three files, the three MD files, and it will automatically work fine. And one MCP porter configuration that you need to do, which I have also documented in the GitHub repository. But I will do more. I think one of the real world use case that I can show is that if I say, okay, so if I say that you need to be my journaling assistant, and and you need to be my journaling assistant and help me write journals every day. Mhm. Okay, do you want a fixed time each day? Let's say you remind me every day at 6 p.m. IST, and short prompts is fine. Sorry. Also, we should be using our database for managing and saving journals. Mhm. Yeah, it created one cron job. So it created a daily reminder cron job. It is saying before I create the journal data is here and start saving entries there. Does this schema look good? Schema name journal, display name journal, description daily record. Each record is one entry. Fields, prompts, yeah, mood, length, private. This looks fine. Nothing for but user ID. I think user ID, I need to change that thing. I will do that next. User ID is now we are defining here. Here. So I should stop saying that you need to put user ID. Okay, then I created so for now, and I can say again, save entries. They are automatically when you complete a reminder, please start saving reminder automatically. You create reminder demo, creating a simple entry now. Change field name default. If anything would be should be different, what would you like me to do next? Okay, if we see here, if we go to cron chops, yes. So if you see, we have a daily reminder, which is 18, which is like 6 p.m. IST. So it will start reminding me every day that you need to put a daily reminder, a daily journal, and our journals will start saving. Okay, let me show in the app. So if you see here, we have the journals here. Okay, no records yet. I need to make my UI better, I think, for the app, but this is fine for now. So let's say that I had a coffee with my friend Deepthi today afternoon, and it was a wonderful experience. Yeah, so you will have to see the render. Just tell me how would you felt. Uh, I felt great, and I would like to repeat that more often. Put a nice journal for it. I didn't say I felt great. I just said and. Okay. Okay, so saved time afternoon. Had coffee with my friend this evening. It was a grateful experience, contentful and grateful. Like to repeat more often. When reconnected and enjoyed quality time. One thing to make time for more meetups like this, and graceful and private. Yes, and if we go into our app, so if you see afternoon, I think afternoon I will title, it's not coming. Okay. I will ask it to add titles, but if you see here that um, this journal entry was saved for us. Basically, you can ask it to make it further better, but it is up to you how you want to show it or how you want to change the front end part. I think front end part is something anyone can change. It's just the Openclaw needs to know uh, from now on that this is how I should be working. Uh, I noticed that it doesn't have title in the journal schema of database. Please put title for my journals. I think this is where it will struggle because changing a schema of a database requires it to do a lot more task. Uh, it says it is done, so let's check now. uh, no, I think it has not done it yet. I think this is the part where I think it struggles. The shorter models struggle with. It's a string field label and plays at as the first field order one. Would like me to really add generated. Leave existing entries without titles and move forward. I think why does it say that it is done? Mm, most likely it has not done it because otherwise it we would be seeing title as a field here. It's not that. Okay, let's check this schemas, spins, journals. So date, we have date, time, we have prompts, we have mode tags, we have length, private, source. Yeah, we don't have title. Or is it that my hmm, okay, let's see what it executed. Journals patch update schema. I think it might be the case that uh, my MCP server has a problem. One second. Mhm. Tools, schema tools, update schema, schema name, display name, description, icon, fields, groups. Hmm. I think it will be might be a problem on my side. X user ID to Mohit. Okay, now let's see update. No, update schema. Schema Mohit, and let's check what this did. Schema name is journals. Display name is fine. So it put a field. Okay, I don't see that. Okay, let me say, can you output the JSON that you sent to MCP portal for updation of the journal schema? Okay, type string. Okay, order one. Let's try here. Okay, it says it is done, but let me check here. Let's go to journals. Oh no, it's now it says it is using only one. Okay, I think this is an error on my end. Okay, I will add this for now. Or I should just say schema tools. Let me use Copilot. Can you check the update schema tool wherein it's not working accurately, wherein it would override the existing schema entirely or doesn't patch it correctly. Okay, one thing I think I missed is the reason it went and override the entire schema is because it has to be patch. It was patch and I just did the entire thing, I think. Update schema, yeah, user ID, schema name is journal patch, but there's no field of patch here. I think this is the reason it is not. Okay, cool. It will happen It will be fixed most likely. Anyhow, so this is what I wanted to show you guys, that the a database which is external to the agents. And the point is that one database can be used across all. uh, this is like a memory system, but not exactly memory, because in memory is rack based. This is not rack based memory, but this is I would say this is structured data collection, reading and updating it so that every agent can use it across interoperability, and also that you can work with the data. Basically, this gives you a nice UI to work with, and which you can also manage it directly, and the agent will also get to know that you change something in the database, and I need to be aware about it. So this part does that. The second thing is I've been working on an Openclaw application to connect to it directly, like this SSH thing. So if I go to mm, no, I think the best way would be, let me just say hello here, and okay, why is it saying again? Hmm. I think this I have to fix. Okay, it changed something. I think. Okay. I think one of the reasons it didn't work fine was because it used this um, patch thing, but we don't have patch in the we don't have patch in our MCP server. Ideally, it should have thrown an error saying that there's no patch. Are we uh, are we ensuring that we send adequate error messages for schema tools? Recently, Openclaw used MCP portal with field patch for update schema, and there is no patch for update schema tool. Yeah, so now we need to reject. Exactly. So we need to reject unknown parameters. Okay. The thing is, this is not really visible on Openclaw. So I need to tell it that. Okay. Can you ensure that we are doing proper validation for fields and fields and others for fields in all tools of schema tools basically. By the way, I am thinking of making this app also public soon, wherein you can add dedicated server. We will run the servers for Openclaw uh, or different agents in NanoClaw or something. And you can request or add instances of Openclaw if anyone wants to use Openclaw through an application and manage it. So they don't want to manage the server, so we will manage the server online. And yeah, so basically you pay for the dedicated server of an Openclaw and you can start using it. So this will be from the app itself. So that work is still ongoing, but I will most likely add that feature as well. However, you can connect any existing Openclaw um, server to the application. So all that thing is already there. So if I want to go into specific, one second, if I want to go into specific of uh, of an Openclaw server, like going into the CLI for changing something. Okay, let me just do this. My SSH password. Yeah, so anyone can go into the system and use or change the things inside it. So this is how you can manage SSH or connecting to Openclaw directly from your app also. But the dedicated server one, wherein we manage the entire thing, we host for you basically, is something I'm been working on. So we use Azure to manage the servers, and we will host many Openclaw instances on Azure basically. So that is something I've been working on. Otherwise, this ClawFace data is the thing that I want to make better. And with the data part, which is wherein the database is already configured, and you can manage the data directly for the Openclaw. This is the main thing that I'm thinking of doing, which is managing database from the application and also managing your instances. So I think that will be a comprehensive application wherein you can manage both the data and also talk to the Openclaw instance, connect to it, change configurations directly from the phone. So you don't need to go anywhere, or you don't need to open your laptop or anything. You can just directly use it from your phone. Okay, I think it has changed few things. So one thing I can do is now, mm, okay, now one thing I can do is, mm, okay, so if I go to journals, now I should see everything here. Now what I can ask it is func server, so func start. Okay, and what I'm thinking is I don't think the schema was updated. Can you do it again? Okay, I have reapplied the update. Okay, and let's see if the schema was updated. No, it is still not updated. Length private source. I need to check this now. Okay, anyhow, I'll check this. I think most likely the problem is I'm using a mini version of the um I'm using a mini version of the Openclaw, and most likely that is the problem. It is not able to reapply the or update the schema. If I would have changed this to better, let's say if I change this to codex, let's use 5.4. I still don't think the schema was updated. Can you do it again carefully? I think now it should definitely do it, because 5.4 is way more better than mini. Read again carefully. Create a new schema. Okay, let's go to schemas now. V4. We still don't have time. Title. Hmm. Why is it really happening? By the way, there is no patch field. There is no patch in. If I go to update schema, there is no patch field. Nothing. Not a thing. Hmm. Okay, one thing I can say is that just put a validation that in case of an unknown field is provided, we throw an error that this field is not defined and what and how to exactly use that specific tool. Okay, let's wait this. Okay, guys, I think this is taking a lot of time now. Okay, strict arcs. Schema tools. Okay, I think now it should definitely work fine. I don't know why it's taking so much time to kill a boat. Okay, start. Okay, let's try this again. Can you try the MCP portal tool again for updating the schema? Yeah, so now it's saying that doesn't take up. Yeah, so now if we go into schemas, yeah, so we have this title now. So I can say that can you put the title for the coffee journal that we had? Okay, so if I go into, yes, so we have the title now. So I think the validation was the major problem. Can you do the same for the tools in data tools? Cool. And yeah, guys, so this is it now. Yeah, so coffee with Deepthi, and this is how it basically looks. And anyone can change now the data of the or the things that the Openclaw or any AI agent is working with. I will create a more structured video of this maybe on how to use Openclaw data, the ClawFace that I've been working with, and maybe I will also launch this application in relation to working with. Um, in relation to working with basically the application that you want if someone wants to use this directly. Cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Bye.